All right, we are back again. See, it didn't take long to restart. Definitely not like Windows. All right, so let me move this over here. Nope, that's not that. Uh, Apparently Steam just needed a cheeky little restart and all that stuff. So we gave it a restart because it actually downloaded a pretty good bit. So let me test chat over here. I can see you. Laugh out loud. LOL. All right, there we go. So I can actually see chat over here now. I can't really read it without a strain because it's T90. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's jump into our supermarket simulator game, and let's try this out again. Like I said, he done a patch, which yep, right here. We've just released this, fixing the issue where the mouse cursor would disappear. See, I thought it was me, and I thought I'd done broke something. So let's go ahead and jump back in this little old thing again, and let's see if we got our mouse key. I think I set uh, the uh, starting money. I think I set it to 10,000. If not, I'll show you how to do that. Which I've got it saved right here at my favorites. Because it's kind of, it is not like Windows, guys. I will tell you that right now. Linux is not like Windows. It's a little different. It's got its own caveat. So let's see if before we get all excited on that. So I set the frame rates to 30 frame rates. I'm still uploading at that speed right there, but for some reason it says I'm still losing frame rates, so I don't know what the hell's going on. So, but anyhow, it seems to be working this and all that stuff. Of course, I have the absolute best internet that you can possibly get and all that, so there's that. All right, let's go ahead and come back over here, and let's go ahead and continue this. Hopefully it won't freeze for y'all on that side. Let me get a sip of this coffee real quick. All right, so there's our mouse key. See our mouse key? Woo! All right. So I've got $10,000. Okay. Let's turn the volume up on this because I don't think that y'all can hear it. The volume is okay. Everything's good to go. Let's go back to the game. I can actually turn the volume up with shortcut keys. Let's see. Do we? All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and turn on some lights. Okay. Oh, let's see what our frame rate. Let's see if it'll even show. Control F12. Uh, I think it shows. Yeah, it shows you all the frame rates up there. So I'm at like 100 and 200 frame rates. So that shows y'all what I'm frame rate and how much I'm using. Let's go ahead and order some stuff, shall we? Let's go ahead and order some furniture. Let's grab 2 of those. Okay. Yeah. Let's get out of that. Okay, so it won't let us move that until we uh do whatever and all that stuff. So, but we can still go ahead and put these 2 down. That is not a problem. There we go. There's one, and we'll move it down later on and all that stuff. Yep, we're actually getting ahead of the tutorial. Yeah, get off the thingy. All right, let's see. There we go. Bam. All right. Let's see. Pick up the boxes that have arrived. Okay, we picked up those boxes. Yep, we done that. All right, now let's go in here and let's order some product. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I didn't purchase them. What did I do? Oh. All right, let's purchase that. Okay. This right here. See, this is our cereal. So we're going to make one section for everything. You'll see my method here in just a second. Yep, you will absolutely see my method here in just a second. All right, and this is sugar, but it looks like cereal, so we're just going to throw it there. Okay. All right, and then our bread, we'll throw that right here. Okay. And then this is flour, I believe. So we'll throw that right there, there. Okay. This here is our pasta, so we will put that right there. Okay. Perfect. And then this is like a cooking oil, so we'll put that. And a lot of grocery stores, you actually can get olive oil next to the pasta making stuffs because they go kind of hand in hand. So, all right, let's see. Hello, Miss Ma'am. All right, so we're gonna need 1, 2, 3. There's 3 more of everything. All right, beautiful. Let's go shopping. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I know I can do this and do that, but either which way, I'm still clicking 3 times. So it is what it is. So just throwing that out there, okay? Okay. It's a thing. All right. Okay. And let's see. Yes. Now, you're not able to play every game on Linux, but guys, let me tell you, over the last week, this past week itself, Linux has gotten a lot more gamer friendly. I promise you. I've been working this past week. Well, actually longer than that now, since y'all hadn't seen me last time y'all saw me. I've been actually working with Linux in the background, getting an idea of how it works, and stuff like that, and getting it all set up before I could do any streams and stuff like that. And I'm not even going to go into trying to do live streams on how to do all that and get it all set up and all that. I'm just not going. No, I'm not going to do it. It was a learning process for me. And understand, I used to run Ubuntu back in 2003 to 2000 to 2003 when I was in the military. Yeah, there's the bread right there. So I had some familiarness with it, but I hadn't ran it in so long that I had forgotten. That's 20 years ago, 20 plus years ago. I mean, come on. That's been a minute, and plenty of meds and stuff since then. So yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back and look and see, because from what I can tell over on the left monitor, it's looking really good, and I won't know until I go back and view the live stream, because 99% of the time I live stream, nobody shows up to the chat. So I won't ever know what my quality is for the live stream until I finish the live stream and then go back to it and stuff like that. It's just the nature of the beast, because I have impeccable timing as far as live streaming, and well, people's got lives to live, work, so forth, and all that stuff. So, we'll work with what we got, and make it work. So life gives you lemons. Yeah, make lemonade or or like Afro Man lemon pound cake. You just have to Google Afro Man and lemon pound cake, and you'll. I no no Gary, shut up, Chief. Shush. It's a thing. You just have to Google search or YouTube search Afro Man lemon pound cake, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a thing. All right, we are just about got this bad boy stocked up. Okay. The reason I started off with the $10,000 thing, which I was actually going to show y'all. There we go. Which I can actually. Well, no, I can't show you because one thing I do know Linux doesn't really quite like is whenever you start messing with the let's see, that's 598, so that's gonna be 5.90. We're gonna go 8% or 8 cents, 8 to 10 cents below that, and we're gonna click OK. Well, actually, we're gonna hit enter first, and let's see, that's gonna be 578, 478, 478. There we go. But anyhow, 390 or 388, 388. But yeah, modifying the game save files is a little bit different on Linux than it is for Windows 360. Say 360. 360. All right, beautiful. Okay. $3. But I would show y'all, so that's 440. But I'm not going to do it just yet because one thing during my experimentation and all that, Linux doesn't like window swapping and stuff like that. All right, so we have that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. Can we management license? No, we cannot get no license. The bills will come regardless. We can't grow. We can't do nothing of the sort. We could buy storage. No, we can't buy storage just yet. Customization, we got to upgrade the store. We absolutely can get a loan if that's what we wanted and all that stuff. We don't owe no money. Let's see, pricing. We've already got everything priced. Give me a nice little cheeky yawn out of that. All right, so let's go ahead and the only thing that left that we have to do now is open store. Yeah, look at there. All right, wait on your first customer. We're waiting on the customer. It won't let me click the cash register until they show up. There we go. All right, she's got some cash. $41. 20, 40, 1, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, space bar. All right, so we got the sound definitely working now, so we can go ahead and turn that down just a little bit. We'll try that level right there. All right, he's got a credit card. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, you absolutely can use your numpad. Okay, so it's not letting me use it now. It's made a liar out of me. Well, on Windows, I know you can use your numpad on your keyboard, so we'll have to do it the old fashioned way. It let me before everything went to shit. It let me use my numpad. Huh. Well, and now it's not letting me use my numpad. Well, no worries. We can absolutely use this. But it does let me use the enter. Oh well. We'll figure it out. 22 cents. 10, 20, 1, 2. There we go. All right. 10 cents. All right. Nope. It won't let me use the numpad again. Let's see. Period 60. There we go. All right. Let's see. The reason why I got one section per thing is at the beginning. That's a really good way to do it. We didn't need that one just yet, but that's okay. Because you'll run out of supplies really quick. So, yep. It's a thing. You don't get no change, Miss Ma'am. Alright, and now you can absolutely do this number right here. Oh, shit. You can absolutely select the mouse thingy and do that. It's a lot faster, especially whenever you use your numpad. You can just bam, 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 you know. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So far I have not seen the screen freeze up because I've been absolutely making sure that it had. Well, actually, I don't know what would do. What would be the remedy other than restarting OBS when it freezes up like that. 3.8a enter. So the enter key. Yep, it works out fairly fast, ish. Maybe. All right, we're only at 120 at a time. All right, so 590. Beautiful. All right, we'll go ahead and do this day. We'll finish this day, and then we'll load up. What is it? Farmers Market, I think. So yeah, we'll go ahead and finish this out. And then we'll go ahead and give that game a little test drive to, let's see, what are we at? $8. Yep. And then we'll just kind of thumb through here and see what all other games we can manipulate in the working. All right, 1956. 56, there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I'm not getting no over here on the right. I'm not getting. I can hear it just fine, but I'm not hearing nothing for y'all over here or seeing anything moving. So let me turn that up over there on this OBS a little bit and see if I can get that little green indicator moving, because I'm not seeing it move. So I just turned it up a couple of notches and we'll see. All right, so I'm not seeing nothing there, so let's turn it up a little bit more. All right, let's see. There we go. Let's see, 956, 9.56. There we go. All right, let's turn it down just a little bit more. Let's try that over there. All right. There we go. We're getting some sound over there now. Then again, it might be yelling at y'all. 78. Okay. Yep. You don't get no change, sir. Sir, you don't get no change. You don't get no change either, Miss Ma'am. Hi. Hello. How are you? Hello. Hello. You get $2.60. 1, 2, 50, 60. 140. 25, 35, 40. Where'd you come from? I saw you come in here, but where'd you come from? He snuck in the back door right there? Maybe. All right, 87, really? 20, 40. Nope, I know how to do that. Get out of there. 85, 6, 7. 25, 35, 40. You know what? You're getting 6 pennies. Like Josh, let's game it out. He stacked the penny stacks up so high. Oh my goodness. Yes, it was a thing. I saw it. 50, 60, 70, 1, 2. There we go. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3. 24. You know what? You're getting a quarter. There you go. I can afford it. Yeah. Get a sip of this coffee. Yeah. $6. Yep, I'm using the mouse because I got my driver hand in the coffee cup and the other hand on the mouse. It's good coffee. Southern butter pecan coffee flavor. Miss Ma'am, how you doing, Miss Ma'am? It's 9 o'clock. I'll probably have at least one more customer come in. I've noticed that there's customers that still come in even after you're closed. I think what does that is the customers are already spooled in the memory to come in. See, I told you. I'm thinking that the game programs so many customers to come in, even after you're closed, but it just takes them that long to get there after you're closed. See, because it's 9 o'clock, even though we're still open, but you know, I don't know. That's just an assumption on my part. There we go. All right. Anybody else gonna come in? Clean what? Now I get to clean some stuff? Well, let's go sponge some stuff. Squeaky clean, squeaky clean. There we go. Got to keep that store looking good. Got to keep some shiny, really. Somebody throw some shit down. Why y'all stealing my shit and eating it and throwing the empty wrapper on the floor? That's just wrong. That's just wrong. All right, so we'll need 1, 2, 1. Yep, 1. 2.